All right, welcome back to Ben's Outdoor Boys, you guys. We got Michael and Borden back there, and we are at the ATV training course. And Michael is going to pass his motorcycle and his ATV permit so we can start riding at Sand Lake and, state parks and motocross tracks. So there's actually a big crowd here. I'll turn the camera around and kind of show you what they're doing. So you can see the course they got all set up, and they're making them turn, weave in and out, how to lean your motorcycle or your ATV. And it looks like it's all ages, so that's kind of good. But here comes Borden on his CRF 110. Looks like he passed. All right, well, Michael just passed his motorcycle. Now he's on his TTR 90, or TRX 90, I'm sorry. There's a KLX 230. There's a Honda 450. Pretty easy course. So the course looks pretty simple if anybody is going to be doing this in the future. So this is your ATV safety riding course or motorcycle course in Oregon. So you got to do this if you want to go to state land. All right, so I grabbed Jeffrey. He rode out there. Jeffrey, what did you ride?
I rode a 110 Polaris.
A 110 Polaris. And what did you think of the course? Was it easy, hard?
Yeah,
easy. And how long have you been riding? Long time?
Yeah.
Long time. All right, so thumbs up on the course. All right, perfect, thank you. All right, guys, I got Mason here. He rode the course too. He rode a beautiful Honda 450R quad. Mason, what did you think of it?
I think it was a good course.
Good course. Was it easy, hard?
It was kind of hold with this because it idles.
Yeah, you got the clutch and all that. So was it worth coming to and doing it and that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let me tell you what, your bike looks absolutely spectacular. Anybody in the show, you guys like those 450Rs, drop a comment and a like. And thank you very much, sir, for being interviewed.
Yep.
All right, so Michael just passed the ATV course. He's going to go ahead and load the TRX 90. And when you guys load this, you want to go right up the ramp. And you don't want to give it power. It'll kick those ramps out and you'll fall down. Go ahead, Michael. Perfect. All right, good job. All right, we're getting all prepped. We're going to be interviewing Borden. He rode the Honda CRF 110. Borden, I forgot my mic because I'm an idiot, so you'll have to talk loud. So what did you think of the course?
It was fun.
It was fun? Did you find it easy or hard?
Easy.
Easy? You looked amazing out there. You looked like you knew what you were doing. Did you feel good?
Yeah.
How do you like your bike?
I love it.
Awesome. Hey, thank you, Borden. Thank you for letting me do this interview. And your bike looks amazing. And you're an awesome rider. All right, so we've all gotten back and everyone's loaded up, you guys. Now we're headed to the classroom to do, I'm not sure how long the presentation is, but this will be interesting. We have two gentlemen doing their last course. And we're headed back. Okay, he's coming in on the last course, you guys. This is the last rider. Perfect. All right, guys, we're here with two of the guys that run this facility, and let's go ahead and introduce you.
I'm Jason Sprudy.
Okay.
Tyler Lilly.
Tyler, how long have you guys been doing this?
I'd say
3 or 4 years now.
at least, yeah.
Yeah, and is it pretty fun? Do you have anybody ever fail?
Very rarely. It's pretty straightforward.
What's the craziest story you got here?
I think it'd be
We had
someone
a
lost.
younger person lose control of the bike and whiskey throttle it under their dad's pickup.
Oh,
So I
bummer.
think that might have been. That's the only one I was here for that failed.
I think that's the only person that has failed.
Failed, yeah.
But
And
most
that's
of the time,
just-
most of the
yeah.
time, if you finish the course, you're gonna pass.
Cool.
Doesn't matter if you crash. Doesn't matter if you struggle. It's all about just being out here.
What makes you guys want to do this? Are you guys big time ATV motorcycle riders?
Yeah, we went through this course when we were 6.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, cool. So you guys have been friends forever then?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Ride
sweet.
together and went
Yeah.
to high school together. But
What do you guys ride right now?
I got a 24 300 XC.
I
Cool.
have a 2016 XCF 350.
Huh, maybe we'll have you guys up on our property. You guys can ride around. We'll do a collaboration.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Cool. All right. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for your help. Thanks for
Yeah.
the interview.
No, thanks for
Absolutely.
being here.
All right, so I'm coming up to the class. This is where they're going to talk to all the riders and just kind of go up and we'll show you.
Hey, was that harder than you guys thought it'd be? Pretty simple.
Yeah. Well, the stage. Okay, guys, thanks for coming out. Now, this is the final stage of your Oregon Motorcycle Riders card section. You all did the online test. You had to get to this point. After today, we're going to give you a temporary card. Parents advise you to take a picture of their real card or their temporary. Keep it on your phone in case you forget it. It is proof that you have it. The real card should show up within 3 weeks to maybe a month's time frame. If you don't see them, please reach out to me a month from now. We'll go from there. Okay, always wear safety gear. Piece of safety gear. Gloves? Oh, come on, she just said gloves. Huh? Goggles? Knee pads. There is a wide variety of different riding or safety gear to ride. I wear all of it. Doesn't matter if it's 60 degrees out or 100 degrees. My skin is fully protected. Only thing, I don't wear elbow pads. Just never found a pair to fit worth the darn. I even wear a neck brace when I ride. A lot of people don't. I feel it's safety gear there. Good quality helmet. Never, ever get on your bike without a helmet on your head. Even we're just warming it up. You'll be amazed on how many people get hurt warming their bikes up. My worst accident was when I didn't have all my gear on. I had most of it, but not all of it. I'm just warming up my bike and I went over the bars and kind of hurt. So always wear your safety gear. No alcohol or drugs when you're riding. We all agree to that? Parents agree to it too, I'm sure. So don't do it. It will impair your riding ability, which none of you should have experienced that by this time. Some parents might have. Know your limits and the limits of your machine. Who wants to take a stab at that? What would that mean? Go ahead. Jumping. What is know your limits and the limits of your machine?
Know that your machine can get up the hill enough to jump it, and you know how to.
Yes, exactly. What's your limits? Can we all ride 100 miles an hour through the grass here? Probably not. That's a limit. Can we do a big jump over a tabletop or a double? Probably not. So that's knowing your limits and the limits of your machine. You might have a nice hill there, your friends are climbing up it, your machine just won't make it. Why put yourself in harm's way? Know your limits too when you're out riding. Don't outride your sight distance. I've always liked this one. Who rides in the dunes? Who's rode in the sand or seen it done before? Okay. Don't outride your sight distance. Who wants to take a stab at that? What does that mean? No, one of the dunes person.
Don't go over a hill without knowing what's behind it.
Yeah. So slow down. Your sight distance. I can see 50 yards in front of me. I cannot go 50 miles an hour because if I do see danger, I can't stop in time. So you slow way down. So if you're in tight trails in the woods, slow down to where if there is an obstacle around the corner, someone coming, you have reaction time. Same thing at the dunes. You cannot see over those dunes. Just don't go flying off them thinking, it'll be okay. It will probably the first 10 or 20, but you will find one that's not okay. So don't outride your sight distance. Don't give in to peer pressure. Who knows what peer pressure is?
It's when someone keeps telling you, oh, you can do it, it's fine, but it's probably not.
Yeah. If you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. I don't care if all your buddies are doing it. Hey, you can make it through this swampy area or up this steep hill. If you're not confident, do not give in to that. Hey, this is all about fun when we're out riding. Never carry passengers. State law, none of you are old enough to carry passengers. You have to be, I do believe, 18 years of age in order to carry a passenger. Passenger always rides behind you. Now, why doesn't the state want kids riding passengers? Anyone? Go ahead.
Someone has experience.
That's a good one. Have you ever had someone ride behind you? A lot of weight there, right? If you're on a motorcycle, it can throw you off. You're leaning into a turn, they're leaning out of it. It makes it hard to control a vehicle. You put two people on a quad, you've just doubled the occupancy weight on that vehicle. So don't do it. You will get ticketed for it if they catch you doing it. Your parents can't. They can ride kids. Limited traction on paved roads. Most of these quads and dirt bikes have knobby tires. You don't have a lot of contact there. It can get a lot slicker on a road, especially when they're wet with those, so be very careful when you're on them. They're intended for dirt and gravel. Okay. ATV education card. Like I said right at the beginning, you guys are going to get that. Carry it with you when you're riding. That card is good for the rest of your life as long as you live in the state of Oregon. It does not expire. Rider Fit for all under 16. You guys understand what Rider Fit is? Okay. Who had the really big quad out there? The sand quad with wide tires. Big quad. Can you ride that quad? Did you see that big one?
Yeah.
Can you ride it?
Yeah, for sure.
You could ride it. Are you legally able to ride it? Should you ride it? No. No, that's perfect. Yeah, you can jump on it. It's just like any other quad. Rider Fit, parents, so you get this, hey, certified on a quad. Go ahead, take my 1,000 out, kid. We're out there, 100 Weber. They have to fit the bike. Knees bent, grab the handlebars, be able to reach the levers and stuff. Yes, we all can ride them. Once you ride one, you can ride them all. Dirt bikes are different. You can't ride my dirt bike. There's no way you can get on it. It's so darn tall. He can't ride it. So same thing goes for motorcycles. Supervision for under 16. If you are under 16 years of age, you cannot go riding without someone there being 18? 18. So if you have an older, nope, 18. So if you have an older brother or sister or friend and they're 18, you can go riding with them. But two 14-year-olds cannot take off and go riding. Now parents, if they're within rendering distance, if this was a play area and you're sitting there having a picnic and they're riding, as long as you can see them and stuff, you're going to get away with it. That's fine, but they have to be within eyesight. And trust me, they're going to get a little older. They're going to be leading. They will never be in eyesight. They'll pull away from you. They always do. Helmets for all members under 18 have to be DOT approved. Who here can tell me what DOT stands for? You're one of the few that's ever got that right out of the chute. Department of Transportation. In other words, they have evaluated helmets to make sure they're built to a minimum standard to be safe to wear. You cannot use an old football helmet or a hockey helmet. That does not fly. If you're under 18, it has to be DOT approved. Parents, if you take a hard crash on a helmet, a hard crash where it kind of rings their bell, it is extremely advisable to get a new helmet. They are intended kind of a one good hit. A lot of people will say replace them every 5 years. It's a very expensive equation, so take that for what it's worth. But if they take a hard hit or start getting cuts in it, and don't let them throw it around. Take pride in your helmet because you only have one head. Flags and dunes. Why do we have to put a flag on our bike when we're in the dunes? Gotcha. Why?
Because if you're going over a dune, people can see you.
Yes.
The flags.
Yeah. I'm a lot taller. Yep. Everyone can see me over the top of you guys. If you stood behind me, they're not going to see you. But if you had a flag up there, they'd see it. So you have to have a flag. Give me the two colors allowed in the state of Oregon for flags.
Orange and I don't know yellow.
What's close to orange? You got it. Orange and red are the two colors that you have to have at least one on. If you want to fly some other flag, you can, but you have to have an orange or a red one. I have a sheriff down south that told me that when I had the wrong color flag on my quad or my side-by-side. So always keep that in mind. But yeah, the flags, guys, it's mainly for your safety, but for visual reference for the other people in the dunes. So make sure you have them down there. Must be at least 7 years old to operate a dirt bike. Okay? There's an age limit. Quads, there is no age limit. We've had 3, 4-year-olds come out. Quad is rider fit. Motorcycles are also rider fit, but there is an age limit to it. Folks, you're wondering why is that? The programs were set up individually through 4-H and Oregon Motorcycle Rider Association, and that was their tidbits they threw into it. 10 years ago, we all came together, but they keep the same format. So rider fit. And on your quads, you'll notice a lot of quads have stickers on them. No one under the age of 16. The state of Oregon does not recognize age stickers on them. It's all rider fit. Those are insurance and safety features for the manufacturers and stuff. So if they fit and it says no one under 16, they're more than legal to ride it in the state of Oregon. Okay, let's quickly go through the pictures. Enjoy the outdoors. Why do you guys want to ride quads?
For fun. Because it's nice to get outside.
Okay.
For fun.
Nope, I'm not going to take another for fun.
To see all the beautiful landscapes and stuff.
Really? Why don't you say not? Just say fun. Guys, we're all doing it for the same reason. To have fun, to go out with our parents, our friends. We have all been riding since we were little kids, as young as you, if not younger. And we're still doing it because we love it. So enjoy the outdoors. Stop, take a look around at times. Definitely enjoy it. Cross rivers and wetlands only where you're supposed to. As you can tell here, this bear was getting lunch and someone wanted to ride through there on his quad. Don't. Coast range and stuff, trails are marked. Water crossings, normally there's a bridge, or there's a lot of places where it's natural water crossings. Take those, but stay out of rivers and wetlands where there's not an official crossing. There's a lot of habitat there you're disturbing, and you might have 20 seconds of fun. It might cause damage that will last for a year, 2 years. And there's a lot of people that do not like people riding and stuff. They catch stuff like that, they go to the state and start complaining. So take pride in what you're doing and take care of the landscape. Size is important. Here's why we do rider fit. We got a really small rider that can't reach the ground. Probably lost control, hit a rock, it pulled out of his hands, and he ran into a cactus. It looks like a bunch of bees are about ready to let him know that that wasn't good. So size is important. Rider fit. One ATV, one rider. Share the trails with others. If we were riding either in the Coast Range or over in the Bend area, other than motorcycles and quad riders and side-by-siders, who could we see out there? We're sharing the trails with others. Who else could be out there?
You have 4 of them at home.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks.
You go home. Who else do you see out on the trails when you're riding?
Bicycles?
Hmm?
Like bicycles?
Pedal bikes? Yes.
I guess.
Hikers?
Fellow quadders.
No, I already said quad. That stuff doesn't count. Other people, just people out hiking. Coming up on hunting season. We're starting bow season in a few weeks. You'll see hunters out there. Where was I? One rider. Pay attention to that out there. You know, we're sharing the trails with everyone out there. So if you do come across a flying pig or a pig with a chicken on it, let me know. You will see horses out there occasionally. Slow down.
And you're always sharing it with the animals that live out there.
Yes.
I mean, my wife is always, when she sees a chipmunk, she'll dang near wreck her bike trying not to get near him. She's like, "Run, little buddy, run!" So, you know, there's rabbits, there's deer, there's there's every animal, and that's their home. So we have to respect the environment and the animals that are out there.
Who's chased a rabbit down the trail before? Who does not do it anymore? When I was younger, I thought it was kind of cool, but then I thought about it a bit, just like you're saying. That's their home. They're confused. They don't know what they're doing.
They're scared.
A good friend of ours last spring was riding over in the Bend area. He came around the corner. There's a deer laying in the middle of the trail, a little fawn. He was trying to hide. Dan stopped. It's like, what the heck? Put it on the kickstand. Mama was 20 yards off the side. He picked the fawn up and just set it on the side of the trail, got on his bike, and took off. You know, that's their home. So respect that. Keep your OHVs quiet. Who likes a loud machine? Boy, these times have changed. Back when we were kids, the louder the better. Not anymore. We want to keep them quiet. The state of Oregon has actually lowered the decibel rating for bikes from 99 to 96.
92.
Oh, it's 92 now? Ooh.
thought they just passed it tonight, too.
Okay, I didn't think it was that far down. But anyways, keep your bikes quiet out there, because once again, you're sharing the trails with others. There's people camping, this and that. So, always stay on the trail. I always like this one. Who rides down the Coast Range? Brown's Camp and stuff. Where do you guys ride? At a track? Okay, where do you ride?
Mainly at my cousin's track.
Okay,
At my grandpa's house.
okay. You guys will be getting out and about. Always stay on the trails. Here, this motorcyclist trying to pass this quad, and in a short period of time, he's going to meet up with a log. I always tell people, especially the Coast Range, you've got tall ferns and grass and stuff. When
All right, the boys passed. They looked good. They were funny, asking questions. We liked it. Thanks you guys for watching this episode.